Here's Young, forehand, backhand, he shoots, he scores! He shoots, oh, what a save by Paul! He's still down, he scores! Loyola ties it! Big slap shot by Jenkins, he shoots, he scores! Wilcox shoots, he scores! Drive by Baird, big save, another save by Sandholm! It's still loose in the spot, a backhanded shot over the net! He's got room, lines up, shoots, he scores! We are live from Glenview Ice Arena for tonight's SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Thank you for joining us, everybody, for this annual affair here from Glenview, where this hotly contested rivalry will take shape once again. Glenbrook North, Glenbrook South, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, an SHL tradition unlike any other. Thank you for being with us here tonight in this game that's sure to be quite the contest. Alongside Taylor Ramel, who will be with us in just a moment, I am Max Anderson, coming to you live from Glenview. But now we're going to take it down to the ice surface where Coach Evan Polakidis from Glenbrook North is with Taylor Ramel.
Taylor Ramel here, joined by Evan Polakidis, head coach of Glenbrook North. Coach, GBN, GVS, a rivalry that goes way back. Many of these young men have played against each other their whole lives. Can you talk a little bit about what this game means to them?
Well, it's a game that every senior always remembers. It's just a great night of hockey, and it's, no matter what the records are, they remember this because of they played against each other, they played with each other, and this is a special moment in their life.
Obviously, stepping into a hostile environment here at a packed Glenview Ice Arena, what are you doing to keep your guys energized and focused?
Well, we talked about it before the game. Once the puck drops and you get a few shifts in, let's just forget about it. We're trying to get 2 points in the SHL. Now, with that said, it's easier said than done. I've seen us struggle a lot in the first period here because of the crowd. So hopefully we get through that, and if we get through that in good shape, I like our chances.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach, obviously this weekend is the Thanksgiving tournament, a big weekend for you guys. What are you going to try to do today that you can build upon and carry with you into the games this weekend?
Well, we've been playing really good hockey lately, and all I told the kids in the locker room is, let's continue getting better. We've been playing so well that we had this big break this week that it kind of bothered me. We had a practice last night that didn't go very well, so we're going to use this game hopefully to propel us into that tournament. That's a very important tournament.
Got it. Well, thank you very much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Taylor, thank you for that down from the ice surface. Clearly, one of the key points Evan Polakidis just made. This crowd is absolutely going wild. This is a beyond sold-out game here. Well over 1,000 fans. I'd say there's easily 100 to 200 fans, standing room only. This is a tradition in the Glenview Northbrook area that goes way back, and you can tell by the great student section. That will be a key factor in the game. One thing visiting teams always talk about when they come into an environment like this, survive the first 5 to 10 minutes. That will be really crucial for Glenbrook North. Conversely, for Glenbrook South, they're going to look to come out and put a goal early. This fan section for them is behind them, and if they can get a goal early, maybe 2, they can ride the wave and the energy that they get from this crowd. Really important for both sides. That first goal, can it be for GBS to set the tone, or GBN to take the crowd out, will be one thing to keep in mind. GBN comes in just one loss so far in the SHL season, 21-4-1 is their overall record, 6-1 in the SHL. Meanwhile, Glenbrook South, led by head coach Jimmy Philbin, 5-10 on the season and 3-7 in the SHL. Before tonight's game, a nice ceremony for last year's Final Four team here for Glenbrook South. A nice ceremony for those guys as many of them came back, some from college, some still here playing tonight. Now Taylor joining us back here up from our broadcast spot. If you're familiar with Glenview Ice Arena, we are on the fan side, the perch right above the entrance. So as we describe action, looking left to right, you know exactly where we are. But Taylor, as you and Evan so artfully put, this crowd and these fans are going to have a big say about what happens here tonight.
Oh, no question there, Max. They certainly are. We're at an absolutely jam-packed Glenview Ice Arena. You already can hear the Glenbrook South student section cheering loudly amidst roars as the players were coming out. And as head coach Evan Polakidis put it, it's going to really determine the outcome of this game with how they come out in the first period amidst this hostile crowd.
The past 2 years we've done this game, they've been incredible games, both won by Glenbrook North. It's been nearly 20 years since Glenbrook South has won this game. They came oh so close last year, tied going into the third period. Eventually Glenbrook North pulled away. But tonight, Taylor, we talk about Glenbrook South. You want to stay in this game, find that first goal, and you'll really get these fans behind you.
Oh, certainly. Getting the crowd into it is going to be a huge key here for Glenbrook South, especially early. You want to see them come out and get a goal or two early and start to build the momentum, get the noise, the screams of the crowd behind them, and they can keep building on it. And as you said, it's been a while since Glenbrook South has been able to pull out a win here in this game. Sometimes you see hockey games where there's a diversity of talent that favors one side. Maybe the ice is a little tilted. It does not matter tonight. All these kids on both sides woke up ready to rock and roll for this game tonight, and there will be nothing short of their absolute best efforts here.
As the players take the ice, I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week: CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions Advisory Group, and a Loyola Academy Hockey. And we are underway live from Glenview, and a big check from Will Cox, putting Ibarra into the boards to start the game. Now a big stretch pass. Here comes Donkey. Donkey with space with the slide. He shoots just over the shoulder of starting goaltender for Glenbrook South, Connor Wall, getting the start tonight for the Glenbrook South Titans. So we'll get our first whistle of the game.
Donkey left alone with some room up the far side, and he whizzed a wrist shot just a few inches over the top right post. He had some room, couldn't quite place the shot properly, but already a dangerous opportunity for GBN.
Brennan 9, goalie duties opposite, but here comes GBS. There's a shot in on 9 right away. Botvinnik put it right into the chest of 9, testing him early.
Max, talking briefly before the game to head coach Coach Philbin for GBS. This is the first game since September 7th, GBS has a full, healthy roster. All of their players are ready to go.
That's going to be a key here tonight. They're going to need everything against this highly ranked, highly touted Glenbrook North team. As Levin gives pressure at the point, Botvinnik tries to find a man back door. That one sticked away nicely by the Glenbrook North defense. Trying to get it out now. Puck pops in. No, not out of the bench now. Taken away by the Spartans and Wilcox. Wilcox and Burke, arguably the best D tandem in the state, but that stretch pass intercepted by Botvinnik. Cleared out into the neutral zone, and we'll all reset. Matthew Coletta spins that one off the boards. On comes Max Abramov. Dumped in now, and Burke will settle it, toss it up ice, and gets it up to Day, who takes a weird bounce off the stanchion, but to their benefit, Ovania risks a shot. Muir blocks that one. Now far side boards, kept in at the point. Eisenstark gives on. That was Miller. Now Miller tries to get it back, intercepted there, but a good forecheck from Day keeps it in. Spun back, here's Eisenstark at the point. Gives up to Ovanian, far side of half boards. Into the slot, nobody home for Glenbrook North. On comes Abramov and Glenbrook South. That puck's going to go the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing.
Max down on the bench, belonging to the green sweater team. Only one injury, and it's a big one. Max Polorozhnuk out for the season as of this week, so a loss there for the Spartans.
That is a very key loss. On comes Abramov. Abramov now, he'll just spin one in easily into the glove of 9. He'll play on as he hands off to Eisenstark. Now Daniel Wilcox, of course the younger brother of the highly talented, highly touted David Wilcox. Joe Young, far side half-boards, trying to force it out, not done there. Ovanian, near side half-boards, can't handle it again, so neither team very crisp in the offensive zone thus far. Here comes Abramov. He loses the puck as he enters the zone. Now Wilcox will make a safe play. Oh, hits the linesman. Bad break there for Glenbrook North. Oh, puck bouncing around the neutral zone. Wilcox with a big hit. He puts Brzbillo into the ice. Now Bendewald, he'll spin it around. 9 aggressive out of his net, settles it there. Lets Eisenstark restart the play. This puck spin up around the boards off the top of the glass, but stays in. Bendewald trying to battle in his own zone. He'll scoop it out. And Prisbillo spun back. Neither team able to establish much possession thus far. Most of the play through the neutral zone and rather sloppy in their own offensive zone. Here's another turnover. That's Braden Roy this time, and that puck will go all the way down for an icing. 13:50 left here in the first period, still 0-0.
Both these teams will take part in the Loyola Academy Thanksgiving Tournament here this weekend. Games being played at Centennial Ice Arena in Wilmette and Heartland, just a little ways south, Heartland Ice Arena. GBN will take on Highland Park High School on Friday, and bright and early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. in Heartland, Glenbrook South will take on Oak Park River Forest.
No rest for the weary. As we play on, far side half boards, that puck tossed towards the center of the ice. No one home. Here comes McKay. Tries to find a man cross ice. Can't. Dalkey slaps it out, but Papalis takes it away in the neutral zone. Here's Papalis. Papalis with a nice move. Can't hold on to it. Now Slovis. He'll throw it off the boards. This puck will go the length of the ice for icing. So pretty slow start here so far. Not exactly feeding off the energy of the crowd like we thought they might.
No, certainly not the quick start that GBS had hoped for. They really need to get their crowd behind them now.
Neither team with much of a chance thus far. 13:24 left in the first period. Face-off draw to the left of Brennan 9. Possession taken by Burke. He'll spin it around the boards. He's got 11 near side blue line, but throws it away. Ibarra will just dump it down deep. GBS content with playing a dump and chase game here early on. Now Ibarra back at the point. He'll slap it back in. Papalis gets it into the middle of the ice. Oh, a chance, he shoots! Oh, what a save by Brennan 9. Botvinnik was on the doorstep. Another chance, puck still bouncing around, and Brennan 9 finally puts a glove on it.
A flurry of opportunities right there in the paint in front of Brennan 9. Some loose pucks almost banged home by the yellow sweaters. 9 shuts the door just like you'd expect from the senior netminder.
So the first good chance, he had Botvinnik had a lot of space right there at the edge of the goal crease, all by himself, couldn't get it past. The talented Brennan 9 coming into this one 4-1 in SHL play with a 93% save percentage and under 2 goals a game. So he's having a nice campaign so far this year for Glenbrook North. Face off taken by Glenbrook North. Here's Will Cox. Burke looking for some space. He'll fire it up ice. Can't find a man and nearly turns it over at the blue line. Instead it's Ovanian. Ovanian checked off the puck. On comes GBS. Far side half boards, it's Will Friedman. Now Ibarra pinches it from his defensive spot, throws it towards the middle of the ice, no one home. Throws it again towards the middle of the ice, no one home again. Miller now in a battle in the corner. Wilcox there, but taken away. Here's GBS, here's Young. Young shoots, big stick save, backdoor chance. Couldn't get a shot off, puck loose, and fallen on by Brennan 9. So the weight of the ice tilted towards the GBN defensive zone now as GBS starting to put a little pressure on. .12:18 left here in the first period, still scoreless. Couple of good chances in the last 2 minutes for Glenbrook South, as most of the action to our left thus far. Now face-off draw, possession taken by GBS, battling behind the net. That's Jack Prisbillo. Now chance out front, shoots! Oh, good save, Brennan 9, just pads it aside. Now spun in again, here's Prisbillo. Chance out in front, deflected there nicely by a stick from a Glenbrook North defenseman. On come the Spartans. Kim skating far side, that one will be shot in and into the corner. Now Kim gives chase. Battle in the corner there, Kim trying to win it. Finally taken away again by Hunter Neiman, excuse me. Here's Neiman now. Miller on his flank. Neiman shoots. Oh, awkward save there by 9, but he covers it up, and again a face-off draw to the right of 9 coming.
Defensive zone breakdown there by the Spartans. Left Hunter Neiman sitting wide open in the slot. Lethal area to be wide open like that. He almost bangs one home. Brennan 9 does a nice job to shut the trapper on it. But more often than not, an unblocked shot from right in the low slot is going to put you up on the scoreboard.
GBS really starting to put some pressure on Glenbrook North. Slavis a little sloppy there. Chance out in front, but Dalkey comes back to support from his forward spot as he skates on. He'll just dump it, give it chase. He'll skate right around Matthew Coletta. Puck loose and taken now by the Titans. Stretch pass. Received. Botvinnik dumps it down. Papalis backside will try to chase it down. Now Levin in the corner. A little bit of a blind spot here from our vantage point. That puck comes trickling out. Oh, very nearly Dalkey had a breakaway. Now he's got another decent chance. He still can't get anything going. Glenbrook North really struggling to hold on to the puck here early on. Now Levin misses that one, and we'll have another icing. So an 8-2 shot advantage here early on for Glenbrook South, and just Glenbrook North looks rather disjointed by both ends of the ice.
Yeah, they do. They're having a lot of difficulty connecting on passes and holding on to pucks that should be easily held on to. Not what we're used to seeing from a Glenbrook North team that's so well coached in possession and speed up the sides. They're really struggling. Conversely, GBS doing a nice job to shut things down and keep the ice tilted in the direction that they want it.
Now here's a chance. Good block shot by Slovis. Slovis comes out with it again, misses Dalkey. It's Muir back to get it for the Titans. Spun off the boards, kept in momentarily by Day, but chipped out thereafter. Now Friedman. He loses it in the neutral zone. Here comes Day. Day can't get much off. Good stick there from Bendewald. Into the corner they go. Now Ovanian. He battles for it in the corner. A couple of Spartans out with it come the Titans and Abramov. Abramov gives to Young. Now Young. Nice play by 9 to secure the puck. He'll play on Eisenstark. No, GBS in a change. Very nearly caught in it, but a good play at the blue line to slow it down. Here's Abramov coming the other way. Abramov. He'll shoot. That one saved by Brennan 9. Connor Wall getting the start. Interesting as you look, just tail the tape on paper. This is our first chance of seeing GBS. Connor Wall so far this year in 3 starts is 0-3. Has played in a total of 4 games, but has given up over 6 goals a game and only an 84% save percentage. So a big task for him tonight against a high-powered Glenbrook North team. Now chance in behind. Here's Prisbillo. Taken away by Burke. He'll try to find a man up the wing. He does. Here's Miller on to Levin, but that one quickly taken away by the stick of GBS. Now Coletta. So far been impressed with the Titan defenseman. Really active sticks, not letting Glenbrook North into the zone easily at all. That puck will go the length. We'll have another icing. 9:23 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Once again, live here from Glenview Ice Arena, this annual tradition between Glenbrook North and Glenbrook South. These schools separated by just a few miles. And a bit of rivalry and an absolutely sold-out environment. Haven't had much to cheer about on either side. A couple of okay chances thus far for the Titans, but not much. Here's a shot by Wilcox. That big, heavy slap shot blockered away by Wall. Now a big hit near side boards back to Wilcox. That shot blocked. Wilcox gets it right back. Rabkin gives way. Chance in the slot. Backhanded shot. That one sticked away. Here's that Rabkin again. That shot misses the near side post and taken away by Peter Lasconia. And a shot into the belly of Wall, much to the delight of this capacity crowd here in Glenview.
Nicely swallowed up by Connor Wall there, right into the midsection. He saw that the whole way. Nonetheless, a flurry of offensive activity. Glenbrook North finally starting to catch passes, a few breaks, nice pinches. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Spartans.
So a draw, offensive zone draw. I think this is the first offensive zone draw of the game for GBN. It's going to be a win for the Spartans. Back to Wilcox. Has a little trouble handling it. We'll just dump it down. Rabkin will give chase. Rabkin loses the puck, but not out. Burke does a nice job tracking that down and keeping it in the zone. Oh, Bendewall can't handle. Here's a chance. Point blank of set. Big save by Wall. Puck Shuffled off into the corner. Here's a shot from Wilcox. Chance in front. Oh, what a save by Wall! Here's another shot. Wilcox now over to Burke, far side point. He'll shoot that puck out in front, and Wall falls on that one, but a point-blank chance for the Spartans. I believe it was Matthew Glowacki, and he couldn't put it home, and that is no fault of his own. What an incredible save from Connor Wall.
That's an exciting play of hockey there, Max. All started by the GBN defense, able to pinch and hold the line. Puck finds its way down low. Bendewald, a nice forecheck, out-muscles the defender down in the near side corner, and the puck trickles in front in a spectacular series of saves from the Titans. Connor Wall, just a wonderful pieces of play all around.
Abramov near side half boards. He'll lose it there. Glenbrook North starting to assert themselves offensively the last 2 or 3 minutes, but here comes Maxi Barra. Still searching for the first goal of the game here, 9 minutes in. That one comes out into the neutral zone. Coletta will spin it back down, but no one home for the Titans. Spun up the boards. That was Ruben who tried to make a play. Ruben gets it right back. Oh, he had a 2-on-1. He didn't see it.
Offsides.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity there. It's Ruben didn't see.
He did not realize.
His fellow winger. It was just him, one defenseman and one winger with lots of ice and no one around. And before he had a chance to look up and realize it, he just fired it and dumped it deep.
The official, the linesman who had his arm raised to signal the delayed offsides, was shouting at him, offsides, offsides. He couldn't hear. The crowd is too loud. He kept skating, had no idea, completely oblivious to the fact that the play would be blown dead immediately as he touched the puck.
Face-off draw comes outside the Glenbrook South zone. Here's Slovis. Slovis now and Dahlke, but McKay with a good stick, not letting anything through. On come the Titans. That's a shot. That one goes high over the net. Spins all the way back around, and Smear that has to play it. Would have been an offside play. Had Papalis played it, so he decided not to. Now Dahlke far side half boards, has some space. Takes a look up ice. Finds Day. Long stretch pass, but Day can't handle it. Slovis will follow it up. Oh, good takeaway there. Day deflected shot, almost caused Wall some problems. Now Slovis in the corner, tries to get back to the point. Puck comes bouncing out into the slot. Oh, couldn't get in Dahlke's wheelhouse. Dahlke was ready for a shot. Here's Dahlke, shoots. Big save by Wall. Slovis with a couple extra words for the Titan defenseman. Now we get this place energized, no question. .6:54 left here in the first period. Still 0-0, 9 shots apiece thus far. None have found the back of the net. Face-off draw one, Glenbrook North. Wilcox fakes a shot, decides to spin it around. Burke will go in, try to pinch, keep the puck in. He does. Now Dahlke giving chase in the corner. He checks Coletta in the corner. Nice stick by Day, keeps the puck in the zone for the Spartans. Now Dahlke, good stick lift there, looking for some support. He'll drop it. Day with a good positioning, wins the puck. Oh, what a play, he's taken down. We're gonna have our first penalty of the game. Mikey Day does a fantastic job and a nice move to draw the penalty.
Max, I think the referee just signaled kneeing as the call, not tripping. And he did stick his knee out. Whether or not it was intentional, his knee did end up poking out and did cause the trip. But it could be more than 2 minutes if they decide it was a major penalty. They do not. So a minor for kneeing at the 6:24 mark.
Kneeing is the official call, still only 2 minutes. Taylor, tell us a little bit more about that rule. I'm honestly unfamiliar with it.
If the officials deem that the knee was stuck out, and
oh, what a wide open net, and Dahlke just couldn't bury it. He just went high. Miller now, far side half boards, back to Wilcox at the point. Wilcox looking for some space, drops to Miller. Miller shoots, he scores! Casey Miller gets the Spartans on the board. And for Miller, already his 5th goal of SHL play.
It certainly is. On their 32nd power play of the season, GBN, a very, very, very pedestrian 6.2%. they're able to get a huge power play goal here early on in this first period. So at the 6:06 mark, we will get a face-off at center ice. GBN has pulled ahead in hostile territory. A little bit of that energy has been pulled away from this GBS student section, rather.
So I believe it was Burke and Wilcox that got the assists on the play. Miller with the goal, 1-0 Spartans, and that quieted this crowd quickly. Spartans starting to skate with some speed and some authority. Now 11 giving chase in the GBS zone. Maxi Barra, bad turnover, but Spartans can't do anything with it. Wilcox will take it deep. He'll wait at the blue line, let his forwards go to work. Ovanian now in the corner. Ovanian wins a puck battle nicely and throws that towards the front of the net, but easily gloved by Connor Wall. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week. CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey. We think they're great support of the SHL and the SHL Game of the Week. Coming to you live on YouTube Live. Max Anderson coming to you here. Alongside me is Taylor Ramelt. Good to have the crew back together. It's been a few weeks since me and Taylor have teamed up, but it's good to have the crew back.
It sure is, especially for this game. GBN GBS is such a fun game every year.
Got our great technical whiz, Jimmy Olson, running in the controls, the fun graphics, and all the great sights and sounds you get, courtesy of our tech whiz, Jimmy Olson. 5:02 now left in the first period as that puck finds its way into the Glenbrook North bench. GBS only at 89% on the penalty kill. And that came back to bite him as we had a power play goal here early. He's checked off the puck. There's Alex Kim. Puck comes streaming up the boards. Well, the Spartans, that good stick there from Alex Ban. The other way comes GBS. They've been rather stale here the last 5 or 6 minutes, but here comes Neiman. Neiman shoots into the chest of Brennan Nine.
So far this whole period, Hunter Neiman has found himself with quite a few open lanes on net. I believe that's his 3rd or 4th shot on goal, and we're not even finished with the first period. If his luck changes and pucks start going in for him, it's going to be great for this Titan offense.
Face-off draw. Stalemate eventually. Still around. Oh, big shot. Brennan Nine just got to that near post in time. There was a little bit of space there. Nine closed it quickly. Now puck comes out into the neutral zone. Tossed along. Just 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in this opening period. First 5 or 6 minutes really dominated by GBS, but the Spartans have come back strong. Here's Dahlke. That shot deflected wide. Dahlke again shoots. That one off the side of the net. And a whistle.
Play, the net came off. Wall slid post to post to cover that potential rebound.
For a moment there, you saw the puck hit
the outside of the net.
The back of the net. Unfortunately, not the entryway that the Spartans were hoping for.
A few gasps from the GBS student section. They thought for a split second that puck was in.
I think there was a broadcaster that thought the puck was in as well, but we press on. Face-off draw won by GBN. Here's Eisenstark. Slavis does a nice job of keeping the puck in. Day now and Slovis making a play. Can't quite keep it in, but Eisenstark, great job keeping the play going. Here's Dahlke trying to give it chase. Day. He'll fire towards the front of the net and sticked away by Wall. That puck will be clear the length of the ice. No icing. And on we play. Here's Dahlke. Gives way to Friedman. Friedman throws it away in the neutral zone, but Eisenstark doesn't pay for that turnover. Now Ovanian dumps it deep. No one home for the Glenbrook North forecheck. Now Day, oh, good deflection, Dalkey, and a better save from Wall. Now Day, offhand into the zone. Now here's Eisenstark. He's been out there a while. He just tosses into the zone. He doesn't want to come out for this offensive possession. Now Scasia, that one steered aside by Wall. Day, far side half boards, leaves it be for Ovanian. He comes over to help his teammate. Now here's a chance, a shot, he scores! Mikey Day makes it 2-0 Spartans.
What an unbelievable shot by Glenbrook North's Mikey Day to put them up 2-0 here in the first period. He walked in off the far side wall, put the puck through the legs of the Titan defenseman. I couldn't tell who that was from up here, but he walked right through him and sniped up over the near side shoulder of Connor Wall. Not much Wall could have done about that. Pinpoint accuracy by Mikey Day. Unbelievable goal for the Spartans.
And Ovanian, as I suspected, gets the assist for the great effort along the boards. You love to see that. Mikey Day will get the glory for that entire play set up by the tough play by Ovanian against the far side half boards. 2:42 left in the first, and you can just feel the energy sucked out of this building. Glenbrook South really hasn't had much to cheer about since the first 4 or 5 minutes. It's been a tough latter after the first period. Big hit from Ibarra. He'll put Glowacki into the ice. Brennan 9 aggressive out of his net. Now on come the Spartans. That one intercepted by Ibarra. Back the other way comes Ibarra. He shoots that one wide of the net. Spartans have really tightened up in their own defensive zone. Only about 2 shots in the last 10 minutes of play or so. Glenbrook South started the game with a 9-2 shot advantage. It's now 14-11 Spartans, so Spartans have really come on strong. Here's a good pass. Glowacki couldn't quite make it to it. Now Miller, he fires it, but blocked by Ibarra. Miller giving chase. He'll drop instead for Rapkin. Rapkin looking for help. He's got Wilcox at the point. Wilcox, nice play along the board to himself. Shot in front. Never got through. Now Neiman. He'll try 2-on-4 to make something happen, but oh, is he sandwiched. What a great defensive play from the Spartans. Now Papalis, he'll try to drag. He loses the puck against Wilcox. Wilcox gives him a shot and throws him into the ice. And a little shot after. Don't see an arm up, but that could have been a roughing call from Wilcox. He's fortunate he didn't get one. Here's a shot. That one fought off by 9. Wilcox forces down another player. Wilcox having a heck of a physical shift here. Back to the point. Here's a big shot off the shoulder, I believe, of 9. Now Bendewald has trouble at the blue line, not able to play on. He gets checked to the ice. On come the Spartans. They have a 2-on-1. Here's Glowacki. Kim down the slot. Glowacki shoots. Big save by Wall.
Finally, the Titans able to get a little bit of a offensive jump start down in Spartan territory. 2 or 3 shots on net. Brennan 9 doing a nice job of holding down the fort between the pipes.
52 seconds left here in the first period. And Glenbrook North leading 2-0. Face-off drawn out of the left of Connor Wall. Had such a strong start to the game, but has given up 2 goals in the last 5 minutes or so. This face-off draw once again to the left of Wall. Here at GBS, this last 48 seconds, what a difference a goal would be if they could find one.
Absolutely. Get the crowd going into it right before the start of the second period.
Now Young, he'll skate on. He'll try to get that action going. Abramov will give a chase, near side corner. Battling for it there, a host of players. Out with it comes Eisenstark. Under 30 seconds left in the period. Stretch pass there, misses the intended man there, and will go the length of the ice for icing, as Kim couldn't quite catch up to it. Offensive zone draw here. GBS with a chance. 23 seconds left in the period. See if they can't cut the deficit in half. Face-off draw, stalemate so far, eventually taken by Burke and Glenbrook North. He'll spin it around, but not out. Back to the point in Ibarra. He can't handle it there. Coletta will have to go back and get it. We'll see if GBS has one more rush in them. Coletta being pestered there. He'll just toss it down, and that's just about going to do it for the period. Ibarra sticks it away there, and that will be the buzzer. And at the end of 17 minutes, Glenbrook North leads 2-0. And Taylor, after a slow start from the Spartans, they really came back strong in the last 6 or 7 minutes of the period. Really dominated play.
They sure did. I believe we remarked on it early on. The Titans were ahead on the shots on goal by 8-2 or 9-2, and it's now 12-15 the opposite way. So Glenbrook North certainly finding the rhythm of things after, I'd say, about the 7-minute mark, 6-minute mark into the first period.
So we'll take a quick timeout, catch our breath, come back with second period action here in just about a minute or so. You're watching the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Back here live from Glenview Ice Arena. 2-0 our score. Glenbrook North leads. A rather slow pace first period, especially compared to what we see normally in this game. Glenbrook North really settled in, got those 2 goals. One from Casey Miller and one from Mikey Day.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Max. An icing there by Wilcox, but you love the way he sees the ice. The pass was just a few feet off target that led to the icing. Otherwise, it would have sprung Day on a breakaway. He's looking almost 100 feet down the ice. He sees his man streaking up, and he almost hits him. You love that play by
Face-off draw, 1 GBS shot, but blocked there. Out to the neutral zone it comes. Of course, the 2 sides switch ends of the ice here. Of course, second period also presents the long change for both teams. Now a shot, that one blockered away by Brennan 9. Friedman on he goes, gives way, here's a big slap shot. Oh, into the glove of Brennan 9. There's traffic in front. Brennan 9 does a nice job seeing that puck all the way through.
Some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Brennan 9 thought that Glenbrook South's Will Friedman was just a little bit too close to his personal space.
And it's just about every dead puck that we see some kind of scuffle or intense words exchange. We won't repeat what those words likely are here on the air, but they aren't friendly. These 2 teams do not like each other. And in this rivalry game, you're seeing it just about every play.
Well, there's a history of blood there.
Now a chance, here's Coletta, near side point, he'll give way. Drop it to Young. Young cross ice now, Ibarra. Ibarra shoots that one blocked. And sticked aside there by Levin. Now Levin forcing the action. Forces a turnover. He's battling in the neutral zone. Out with it comes Young. He misses his mark. That one's going to go the length of the ice for an icing. Oh no, icing is waved. A little bit surprised. Not sure why that was waved. Didn't look to be any player in the area or anything, but we saw a wave from the official, much to the break of GBS, but they're not able to take advantage. Ibarra misses that one at the point. we'll have a dead play here and head back to the Glenbrook North zone. A little bit surprised. I thought that puck was cleared on accident by GBS. I didn't see where that was a Glenbrook North player on the other end. I don't see much protest. Maybe that was my eyes that just missed it. I
I'm
thought
right
it was
there
a
with you.
pass back to the point that was missed.
I must have missed the explanation too. I'm with you. I did not think that would be the case. So I missed it just like you did.
An offensive zone draw, GBS. Back to Ban. That puck dumped in deep. Here's Wilcox. Tosses on towards Glowacki. Glowacki not able to get it out. Nice play by the defenseman at the blue line. That was Joe Young.
It's a great play by Young there to hold the point.
Oh, and Glowacki's stick snap, so they're down a man. Puck comes squirting out. Burke just tosses it aside. Kim just joining the play. Clears it for Glenbrook North. Now Rabkin with some space. He'll shoot that one wide. Cross ice, Wilcox does a nice job settling the puck on. He comes. Look at the speed of David Wilcox. Looking for a man, finds a man. Here's Burke, he shoots. What a save, Connor Wall. What an individual play there, though, by David Wilcox. Came in, kind of passed it to himself, went all the way around and found his fellow defenseman skating down towards the near side circle.
Do you expect anything different from David Wilcox at this point?
He's been so impressive, game in and game out in the SHL. And when I tell you, it is not the Glenbrook North coaching staff that says this. Many coaching staffs we've talked to have said repeatedly how good this tandem of Burke and Wilcox are, and likely the best tandem in the state. Wilcox back to get that puck. He'll toss it along. Oh, what a stick there by Roy. Now Burke, what a move. Burke, forehand. And not able to squeeze it through the goalie's legs.
It's a nice save there by Connor Wall, but GBN's Roy set that up. He knew a man was coming. He was about to take the hit. All he had to do was poke the puck away, and he did. He absorbed the contact, took the hit to make the play, and sprung his teammate in on what could have been a very dangerous opportunity there.
Face-off draw one, Glenbrook North, back to the point, and Burke, he shuffles it down towards Kim. Now waiting back door. He can't get the puck near side half boards. Kim will check a man. Burke waiting for it there. Not able to keep it, or is he able to keep it in? Oh, big hit, Burke. Now here's a shot, that one high and wide.
The physicality is certainly picked up. We're going to get a penalty call here.
I guess against Burke. I don't know about that call. Glenbrook South.
That looked like a pretty clean hit. You can see GBN assistant coach Ben Stein with his arms raised. David Wilcox with the C on his sweater will head over to the head official and ask why that's being called.
I'll be the first person to say I don't think interference gets called enough, but I do not think that was a good call at all.
I am 100% in agreement with you. Being around the game, I usually give the officials quite a bit of leniency, but that is not the right call.
Now Botvinnik, either way, it's going to be to the advantage of GBS. They could really use a goal here. They haven't had much go right in a while, and they certainly don't have a goal yet. Here's Botvinnik, he gives way. Oh, into the slot, Friedman, big save, Brennan 9. Spun back around, but not out. Here's Botvinnik. Cross ice. Now down low and Papalis. Back top to Abramov. Papalis and Abramov playing a two-man game. Cross ice, Botvinnik not finding a lot of room thus far. Abramov shoots. Oh, blockered away. What a save. Brennan 9 saw it all the way. Now Day. Dalkey. Oh, he whiffs. Shoots. Puck still loose. And no one able to get to it from the Titans, just sitting there for what felt like an eternity. But no one from the Titans could put it home. Minute 13 left on the power play for GBS. 13:01 left in the period. Now Ovanian, he dumps it deep.
Brennan 9 might need to take Isenstark out for a nice cheeseburger after the game. That puck was sitting on the doorstep. Isenstark saved what probably would have been a Titan power play goal.
Well, that puck trickled through. Brennan 9 is, we're going to have a penalty as Brennan 9 goes streaking to the bench. Didn't see it, but it's going to go against GBS. It's going to be a tripping, I believe. Yeah, that is Joe Young who's going to head to the penalty box.
Brennan 9 just skated by Young and had a few words for him, so clearly something behind the play that the lead official way back in the Spartan zone saw that nobody else did.
So we're going to have 50 seconds here of 4-on-4 hockey.
Nonetheless, that is not what the Titans need right now. Have their power play negated. GBN a league and SHL best 95.7% so far on the penalty kill. They have a great penalty killing unit. And the Titans were able to get through with 3 or 4 good shots. You'd have liked to see that continue for them there.
Now a lot of open ice here for the next 40 seconds or so. We'll see if any of these teams can take advantage. Maxi Barrow will try first for GBS. Good pass there, good pass there. Now, shot, oh, big save, Brennan 9. It was Jack Shabillo that was streaking down the middle of the ice. Here's Muir, he'll shoot backdoor, oh, what a save! Brennan 9 got just enough on the backdoor play, denying Gavin Miller. Now Eisenstark.
Gotta love 4-on-4 pond hockey. The ice opens up.
How locked in is Brennan 9 thus far? 18 shots, 18 saves for the Glenbrook North netminder.
Brennan 9 is completely and utterly dialed in.
Now Papalis giving some pressure, very nearly forces an Eisenstark turnover. Glenbrook North takes over on the power play now, 1 minute to go on that power play. A goal here. As the Spartans come on, here's a shot. That one deflected up into the net. We're having a good time here at Glenview Ice Arena alongside Taylor Ramelt. I am Max Anderson, coming to you live on our Game of the Week. Of course, the big thanks to our sponsors, CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey. Thank you, those 4 great sponsors who help bring you these fantastic live games. At least I think they're fantastic.
No, they are. But you are not alone in that train of thought.
Face-off draw now to the right of Connor Wall, forced out. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Spartans. Brennan 9 settles it there. Now Wilcox will lead the rush for Glenbrook North. Wilcox with speed and space. Here's Wilcox. He beats his man Coletta. Still looking, looks back at the point, has Dalkey. Opts to hold it, spins it around as Slovis. Slovis and Burke. Burke winds up, opts to pass. Here's Wilcox. Trying to find his seam. 13 seconds left on the power play. Here's Burke. He's got some space. He'll shoot. Oh, that one just misses the near side post. Slovis now with 6 seconds left on the power play. Back to Burke. Wilcox now to Burke. Burke looking. He'll shoot. Oh, just getting enough of it was Wall. That's the end of the power play. Papalis kind of slow getting back into the defensive zone. One more chance for GBN. Denied there. We're full strength hockey. And that one forced out into the neutral zone. So GBN is really taking control of this game. Now Burke from his defensive spot. Great play there. Burke with speed and space. He gets it out in front. Oh, a shot by Dalkey just goes over the crossbar. Now David Wilcox. Ooh, awkward fall into the boards there. But he comes up all right. Now come the Titans. Now here's Abramov. Abramov looking for a seam. Can't find one. They'll just toss it back to his defenseman, Bendewald, in the neutral zone. 9:52 left here in the second period. 2-0 Spartans. Wilcox, safe play off the board, tries to find Dalkey. Does. Dalkey all alone. Dalkey, forehand, backhand. Oh, what a save by Wall. Post to post. Puck goes off the net, but not in. Connor Wall, lightning post to post there, denying Dalkey on the breakaway. Now into the neutral zone. Eisenstark. Now Shabillo with a lot of room in the slot. Shabillo, he shoots. What a save, Brennan 9.
We're going to have a penalty. Eisenstark's going to get an interference or a cross check.
Absolutely crushed Gavin Miller in the slot, and he's going to go for 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
And well deserved.
Yeah, certainly. That's a selfish piece of play. He's going to put his team at a disadvantage here as the Titans are going to go on the man advantage. Eisenstark, unnecessary, did not need to do that. Just cross checks Miller right in front of the slot as the shot was coming through. Miller doing a nice job of trying to get in the way, block the vision of Brennan 9, little screen action, and he pays for it dearly with a nice cross check to the side. That'll put the Spartans back on the power play, or the Titans rather, I apologize.
0 for 2 are the Titans thus far on the power play. Of course, their first cut. Here's a shot, that one whistles wide of the net. Now Botvinnik at the point. Botvinnik cross ice. Here's Abramov. Drops down, back to Abramov. Now Botvinnik. Side of net McKay. Botvinnik, Abramov. A lot of passing. Friedman, nice. Cross ice, that one sticked away. And into the seats as a fan will get a souvenir. Brendan Nine, I'm telling you folks, he is having a whale of a time out there. He loves interacting with the fans as well. He is enjoying himself, and why shouldn't he?
He sure does.
Having denied all 19 attempts thus far from the home Titans, but a face-off draw here. Here's Abramov. Botvinnik now. Minute 35 left on the power play for GBS. GBS tries to run that same play, but this time Ovanian steps in and denies. So 8:40 left here in the second period. And a minute 20 left on the power play. Up comes Botvinnik. Goes on to Friedman. Friedman will just dump it deep. He'll try to do some work deep in behind the Glenbrook North zone. That one spun off the boards, but not out. Kept in by Abramov. Now Papalis. Kept in for a moment there by Abramov. Nice play. Burke trying to get it out. He won't be able to either. Abramov keeps it in momentarily, but now come Glenbrook North. Here's Ovanian. A lot of space. Short-handed. He shoots that one into the glove of Connor Wall.
Brennan Nine back behind the plate doing a little bit of dancing a moment ago with the opposing student section. That's just who Brennan Nine is. He feeds off this opposing crowd just as much as the Titans do. An outstanding young man. And he'll go over back into the corner. He feeds off this. He loves this. And he is certainly dialed in tonight. One of the best goaltenders in the state of Illinois already. Just further proving his case. But a wonderful young man having some fun with the opposing student section. Love to see that.
All in good fun, Taylor. All in good fun as we have a face-off draw to the right of Connor Wall. Won by the Titans, but not out. Slovis able to keep it in. Now Dalkey. Dalkey far side half boards. He's checked off the puck. Here comes Shabillo and the Titans. Now Young. Young with some space. Young into the slot. Can't hold the puck as he skates right to left. Now a turnover, 2-on-2, maybe 3-on-2. Here come the Spartans if they hurry. Burke will jump into the play. Drops to Burke. Burke back to Dalkey. Dalkey shoots. He scores! What a passing display by the Spartans, and they lead 3-0.
Caught on the rush in an odd man break. That is a textbook 3-on-2 triangle. Burke jumps into the play behind. Little give and go. Up to the top, back to the left corner. Some room on the left side of Connor Wall's net. And that's where the Spartans place it, 3-0 at the 7:39 mark here, Glenview Ice Arena. And do we get a timeout call here, Max? No.
Try to get some clarification on the goal. Couldn't quite hear who they gave the second assist to. First, certainly Burke got one. Trying to hear if they got a second. Couldn't quite. We'll find out for sure at intermission. But either way, it's 3-0 Spartans. And the Titans find themselves in a huge hole here halfway through the second period, 7:22 to be exact. Here's Muir. Muir now. Can't find room there. There's the always trusty defenseman Burke, but a chance side of the net. That might have went off the post.
I thought that rung the pipe.
Abramov in the corner. Now here's a chance. Abramov can't quite cash in. Friedman, here's a shot. That one never got through.
Great stick lift there by Burke in front of the net. He has Papalis right there in the danger zone.
Now Day on his way, trying to find his second goal of the game. Miller on his wing. Miller, oh, what a pass to Day. Backhand, oh, into the slot. And forcing the goal off its posts was Casey Miller. .6:43 left here in the second period. 3-0 Spartans, and after a game that started really slowly for the Spartans, they've really come on strong here in the last period and a half. It's been all Spartans and really not even many chances for GBS. Only about 10 shots since the middle part of the first period. Now wide is a shot. That one by Roy. Misses the corner. Now Roy back in behind the net. He'll cycle it there. We get a whistle. Oh, the
net came off
off
its mooring. Now
Bad
I watched
break for the
Connor Wall
Spartans.
try to pull it back onto its moorings, and it looked like he did that for a second, but it wasn't quite where the officials wanted it, so they blew the play dead. They gave him about 8 seconds, and he did try to adjust the net in time, but it was not satisfactory, not to the Stripes' likings.
Now they're going to have to dig it out a little bit. So just pausing the action, Taylor. If you're GBS, you've really got to find something here in the last 6 minutes. It
No
doesn't have
question.
to be 3. If it's just 1, it's at least get you on your way towards getting back in this game. But right now, it's all Spartans.
No question, they need something here in the final 6 minutes.
Here's a shot. That one wide of the net. Looked really awkward there from Matthew Skaja. Now battle in the corner. Eventually winning it is Kim. Now side of the net shot, that one blocked. Kim now in the corner. Bendewald as well, side of the net now trying to force it in to no avail. Again, the goal comes off its post. So
Who was that? Day, I think, tried to sneak one into the goal, trying to put it off the skate of the Titan netminder, Connor Willie. Walked to the side of the net, didn't have much of an angle, tried to pop it off the skate or the leg pad of Wall. Trying to catch a sneaky break there, didn't go. Wall did a nice job of hugging the post. And they'll exchange words after the play, as we've seen basically non-stop since opening puck drop here. We are below the 6-minute mark, and Max, you said it. The Titans cannot go into the third period down 3-0. They just can't.
that's a tough test against any team, let alone this Glenbrook North team. It does such a good job in their own defensive zone. You've seen Burke and Wilcox especially just really dictate things. Eisenstark's really had a nice game as well. And they're just not giving up much. They're making GBS earn it, and they'll try to earn it right here, but that one sticked away nicely. Comes Neiman, he's got some space. Brennan Nine comes out and challenges. That one blocked by Burke. Puck still loose in the corner. Muir tries to get it back at the point. He pinches down, keeps it in nicely. Gonna see GBS defenseman, I'm sure. Here's a shot side of the net, easily saved Brennan Nine. Just about to say, I'm sure you're gonna start seeing the GBS defenseman really start to get more involved in the play.
Oh, you certainly are. They're going to give them the green light. You've seen it a few times with a few of the defensemen like Muir. They're going to get the green light to step up into the play, start to try to create some offense from the back end. Especially this late in the game, down 3-0, there's really not a great risk. You know, you get the positives of potentially creating offense. If you get caught out of position and it's 4-0, well, that's not a huge difference at the end of the day. You're going to ask your defenseman to start helping the forwards create some offense.
Big check there as Wilcox puts Nicholas Botvinnik into the ice once again. It's been just a physical, methodical way towards a lead so far for this team in the Spartans. Really well on their way to their 7th SHL win. Quite a few minutes to go, 22, but GBN really showing no signs of letting up.
No, they're not. They are focused, and they're playing their game. This GBS student section needs something. They're shouting at opposing players for dropping sticks on the ice. They need something.
You really talked too before the game, Coach Evan Polkias, is Mikey Day with a little bit of speed. Here's he comes up ice, not able to take it. He really talked how well he thought his team was playing coming into this game and what they could do prior to this Thanksgiving tournament. And this is pretty much textbook to this point in the game if you're Evan Polkias.
Oh, it certainly is. A satisfactory. He discussed a poor practice yesterday. They don't look like it today.
Now back in the neutral. Meanwhile, here Jimmy Philbin, 3 goals, tough deficit. You always have a chance. You want to get 1, maybe it turns into 2, but you really just got to see a little bit more sense of urgency offensively. Just haven't seen the Christmas as they turn it over again in their own defensive zone. Eisenstark back to the point, settles it there, gives way to Day. A little bit of a hot pass, Day not able to handle it, comes loose into the slot, and out it comes. You just really haven't seen the urgency or really the preciseness, tape to tape, to really get much going for Glenbrook South. Comes back to the point, here's Eisenstark. Puck comes out in the neutral zone, 3:53 left in the second period. Now Abramov backhand, can't get a shot off. Wilcox, the younger version, puts him into the boards.
The younger version.
Now we're going to have a face-off draw to the right. I believe I saw a signal for a hand pass. So an offensive zone draw here for GBS. Face-off draw to the right of Brennan 9. Face-off draw won by the Titans. Here's a shot. That one sticked aside by 9. Just so sound in goal. Well positioned. Really putting on a clinic in net so far here through the first 30 minutes of hockey here in Glenview. Once again, thank you for joining us alongside Taylor Rammel. I am Max Anderson coming to you live from Glenview Ice Arena for this great tradition between Glenbrook North and Glenbrook South. But Abramov with a chance here. Here's a shot. Puck bouncing around in the slot. No one from the Titans could put their stick on it. Under 3 minutes to go now in the second period. On comes Ovanian. Ovanian with space. He whiffs. Good stick lift there.
It's a great piece of back checking.
Now here's a chance. Botvinnik. Botvinnik shoots. What a save. Falls. He scores! And just like that, GBS makes it 3-1.
That is exactly what the Titans needed, Max. It's Daniel McKay who makes that play. He back checks all the way down into his zone, lifts the stick. I believe it was Ovanian who had the puck for the Spartans. Back checks all the way into his zone, lifts the stick of Ovanian, comes right back, sees Botvinnik all alone, cherry picking, hits him with the pass, breakaway in all alone. Brennan 9 doing a nice job to stop the initial shot, but not much more he could do, as Botvinnik was right there with no defenseman behind him, able to corral his own rebound and put it home to get the Titans on the board.
What a crucial goal here, only down 2 now. And even if this holds till the end of the period, if you're GBS, you start to feel a little bit better about yourself. And as Rabkin comes back with speed, Shabillo checks him off the puck. And there's just a little bit more energy. You see it both on the ice and in the arena. On comes Friedman. Friedman now tries to make a play, does. But Wilcox takes it away. Wilcox so good in his own zone. And gives a little extra shot to Friedman as if to say, how dare you even try to get by me. Oh, almost a bad turnover there. Nobody home for the Spartans. Here comes Papalis 2-on-1. Papalis shoots, just misses the far post. Good position there by 9. He had that well covered. Dumped in deep. We're under 2 minutes left here in the second period. Definitely a pep in the step of the players and the fans. Nice play from Abramov. Rabkin now does a nice job of shielding Abramov, not to let him get any farther. 9 to play it behind his net. Rabkin does a nice job. Kim passes him to himself on the forecheck. He'll take a big check, but hold on to the puck, trying to find some help. He's got Slovis. He scores! What a play by Alex Kim, and finished by Charlie Slovis.
That's a heartbreaking blow for the Titans right before the break in action and the ice cut. Finally are able to get on the board, start to build a little momentum, hope it carries you into the third period, and the Spartans come right back and counter it.
I mean, and you see Alex Kim up and down the bench getting fist bumps because he just made one of the great individual plays we've seen so far on the SHL Game of the Week. Passed it to himself on the forecheck, won the puck battle in the corner, and set up Charlie Slovis to fire it home. What an effort there. As we have a stoppage of play, more items being, I believe, thrown onto the ice. Had a couple of hats, a couple of items come on.
I'm not sure what's, it might be a piece of equipment. Now, Max, the officials are not allowed to touch mouth guards. It is against the rules, against USA. Oh, it is not. It is not a mouth guard. I've seen that before where they'll request the player comes out to retrieve his mouth guard because they're not allowed to do so themselves. That's what I thought might be happening. Not the case, as Titans will remove a good 3 foot by 5 foot poster that was thrown on the ice. Slightly bigger than a mouth guard. Now it looks like they're trying to sweep something away. Can't see through the thicket of student section.
These students been waiting all day for this game, a lot of energy. Never like to see things get thrown on the ice. Could be really danger to the players on the ice. So they're sternly warned, and I'm sure if they find the patron who committed the offense, they'll have a word with him.
That will be a quick and easy ejection from the stadium.
With 1:16 left here in the second period, want to give our sponsors another shout out. Of course, we're so thankful for them for helping us be on the air. Those are CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey, helping us come to you live from Glenview Ice Arena. Face-off draw to come from center ice. Minute 15 left here in the second period. 4-1 Glenbrook North with just a crucial goal just a few moments ago. But you felt like GBS was starting to get a little bit of momentum. Spartans really shutting the door. Now 1 minute to go. Wilcox fires it around, kept in by Abramov. Abramov, nice play, can't find a man in the slot. Papalis was there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Near side corner, no hurry, is Burke. Deflected there, Wilcox knocks it down to himself, but McKay near side half board's there to play it, not able to win it. Look at Wilcox, shot out of a cannon. He gets turned around by Ibarra. No offsides call. Oh, there was. They couldn't hear the whistle. .26 seconds to go in the second period. 4-1 our score. In this hotly contested rivalry game, we're happy to bring to you every Thanksgiving Eve. Young, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Botvinnik can't handle it there. Nice stick by Wilcox, not to let much get going. Botvinnik will have to clear the zone to touch up. Up and around the boards, just missing Ovania. Now under 5 seconds to go, playing in the neutral zone. Levin gives way, but that will just about do it here for the second period. After 2 periods of action, Glenbrook North leads this rivalry game 4-1, and while GBS got that late second period goal, it really has been a game dominated by the Spartans.
It sure has, Max. From almost start to finish, especially at certain times, it's really seemed like the ice has been tipped in the favor of GBN, and you said it. I mean, that huge momentum-changing goal for the Titans. You think you're heading into the locker room at 3-1, catch some rest, get some water, come back out and build on it, and the Spartans come right back down and put that fourth tally up on the board. Is rather heartbreaking for some of these young Titan players. Nonetheless, I'm sure they'll gather themselves in the locker room and give their best effort here in the third.
We'll take a quick timeout, catch our breath, let them clean the ice, come back to you with third period action in just a few minutes here from Glenview Ice Arena. You're watching the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Here's Young, forehand, backhand, he shoots, he scores! He shoots, oh, what a save by Paul! He's still down, he scores! Loyola ties it! Big slap shot by Jenkins, he shoots, he scores! Wilcox shoots, he scores! Drive by Baird, big save, another save by Sandholm, it's still loose in the slot, a backhanded shot over the net! He's got lines up, shoots, he scores! Back here live at Glenview Ice Arena for the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. 4-1 our score here after 2 periods. Glenbrook North with the lead over Glenbrook South in this hotly contested rivalry game. Now down to the ice with Taylor Ramel, who's with Coach Jimmy Philbin for GBS.
Taylor Ramel here, joined by the Titans' very own Coach Philbin. Coach, you're down by a score of 3-0 in the first. You finally get up on the board, start to change momentum, get the crowd behind you, and the Spartans come back and get another tally. How do you keep your guys' heads up, keep them in the game, keep them energized and focused?
Well, we got to stay focused. That last goal, we shouldn't have given them. We took our time getting to that puck, and we got to turn things around here in the third period. We got to be more aggressive on the puck. We got to get more bodies to the net. We're making 9 look really good. He's making the first save, but he's leaving a couple out there, and we've got to be more aggressive around the net.
Obviously, GBN is a team that plays with a lot of possession and speed on the outside. What do your guys need to do in the third to keep them from scoring and get you guys up on the board more?
Well, we got to be more aggressive. We're going to force turnovers and capitalize on those turnovers and take it right to their net.
Thanks a bunch, Coach. Good luck in the third.
As Taylor so artfully pointed out with Coach Jimmy Philbin, they have made Brendan 9 look good, and one thing I'll push back on is Brendan 9 has just been locked in. The one goal he let up, of course. Well, other than that, Brendan 9's been really good, but the point remains they got to get more traffic in front of the net. I think that's a good point from the GBS bench, is they have to pounce on those rebounds. When Brendan 9 gives them up, they got to capitalize. So Jimmy Philbin really going to try to keep his guys going, try to get that first goal here in the first few minutes, at least get his team back in the game and thinking they could win. So thanks for that report down on the ice from Taylor Ramel. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week: CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey. We thank them for their great support of the SHL and the SHL Game of the Week. As we get set to start here in this rivalry game live from Glenview Ice Arena alongside Taylor Ramel, who's hustling back up here to our broadcast spot after doing that live hit with the GBS coach. Alongside Taylor, I'm Max Anderson, coming to you live every week. And you're going to get us 3 times in 7 days this week, as we will be doing the championship game of the Loyola Thanksgiving tournament live from Wilmette Ice Arena Sunday afternoon. I believe it's a 2 o'clock ice drop, but we'll confirm that. Follow the SHL Network on Twitter and Facebook, as well as the SHL website, scholastichockeyleague.org, for more information. This puck dropped in deep, chance out in front, but sticked aside. Now a chance again out in front. Good save there by Wall. That puck just kind of squeezed through. Now battle in the corner. Dahlke gets it there. Taken down. Muir not able to handle it. Up at the other side here comes Abramov. That sticked along by Botvinnik, now headed back deep. 9 will give way to Eisenstark. On comes the younger Wilcox. Puck loose in the zone. Miller giving it chase, can't quite get to it. Ibarra able to force it out of the zone. Now Botvinnik giving it chase. Battle there, Wilcox and Botvinnik. Taylor, what was your feeling down on the ice, Coach? Talking to Coach Jimmy Philbin.
Well, I was
for more.
I headed down a little bit early, and I got to be around the players for a few minutes. They're ready to go. They're jazzed up. They want this bad in front of their home crowd, their fans, their classmates, friends. They're ready to rock and roll here in the third.
So far, GBS with a little bit of offensive action here. Here's McKay. He sends it on to Young. Young winds up, shoots it from a sharp angle, unable to get it through. That puck forced out deep. That one's going to be an icing. 15:03 left here in the third period. Still 4-1 GBN. Face-off draw, one, a huge hit, down goes David Wilcox. Here's GBS's Gavin Miller. That put the big hit on the big senior defenseman. Wilcox scoops it around. Here's Kim, good pass, not able to handle it by Ruben, but Kim right there to take it. Kim with some speed, skating wide. Look at Kim go. He's got man on shot. Shoots! Oh, just wide is Ruben. Puts it back out in front. Burke and Kim took a huge hit, and he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, this does not look good. He went in at a very ugly angle.
And he is down on the ice, writhing in pain. He really went hard into the boards. You can see he was skating down.
Both the trainer and the assistant
boards.
GBN coach.
He got checked in an awkward position and went flying into the boards.
He sure did. It didn't look, at least from what I was able to see, it didn't look egregious, just some contact right after the pass was made, perhaps a little bit late, and he went in at a very ugly angle, hard into the boards.
Looks like he's maybe pointing to his midsection.
Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him too a little bit.
You hope so. You hope that's it.
They're telling him to open his chest up and move his arms out a little bit, clear the airway.
Alex Kim has had an absolutely sensational game here tonight.
This would be a tough loss for the Spartans here in the third period. Assistant coach Benstein joined by medical training staff in the near corner, and Kim is up.
Good to see. Doesn't look like any lower body injury.
Nope.
Gets
That's
up
good.
well. I think your speculation when knocked out is probably right. You still see him trying to
open the airway. Yep. That's my guess. Just a lot of force heading into those boards, which don't have much give, especially in an old barn like this.
Will be interesting to see with 14:33 up 3 how much ice time he gets. Of course, many games to be played over the next 4 or 5 days.
And Burke and Wilcox will head over to the officials. They're going to try to decipher why a call wasn't made, and looks like the officials are going to say, well, it was just incidental contact towards the end. Right after the pass was made, there was no major call to be made.
Doesn't look like any call at all for that.
No, there won't be. I highly doubt there will be. And the officials wouldn't change their minds now.
Wilcox skates over to head coach Evan Polakidis, gives him the explanation that he just got.
He's not a fan of it.
You saw the look the same time I did of rather disbelief from Polakidis as he stares down the referee right at the center ice dot.
Yeah, no, but the result was uglier than the play itself, and I think a no call is the right call here. Certainly some contact late after the pass had been made. But there was no boarding, there was certainly no major to be called.
Still an extended explanation here.
But certainly, yeah, certainly.
So we'll restart play. Face-off draw is going to come outside of the Glenbrook South zone.
The official.
Adler gets the task. He wins it. That's his first draw of the night, and he wins it. That shot deflected up over the net. Near side half boards check there. Milwaukee giving chase on the forecheck. Can't quite get there. Oh, turned over and kept in the zone by Burke. Nice there, Milwaukee. Looking for Burke. Gets Burke. Burke with some space. Has to wait. Finds the middle of the ice. No one home.
He tried to look back door.
Puck goes bounding out of the ice surface.
Milwaukee was there, but so were 2 or 3 sticks belonging to yellow sweaters. Had that puck made it through, Milwaukee would have had wide open at the back door. He would have been able to slam that home.
26 shots so far tonight for the visiting Spartans from Glenbrook North. 25 for the home Titans from Glenbrook South. 14:08 left here in the third period. It's still 4-1 Glenbrook North. I feel like GBS could find one here in the next couple of minutes. Jumpstart the crowd, energy from the crowd. They'd have a chance, but they got to get going in a hurry. Back to the point, Burke. He shoots that one momentarily given up by Wall, but he falls on top of it there after. Wall coming into this game. There's still ways to go. Could still give up a few, but I'm impressed with his game here tonight. He's had a nice game.
Certainly he hasn't.
He hasn't given up any soft goals by
No, I was just going to say I can't pinpoint to a goal in specifics that you could put on his shoulders alone. I mean, there was, some tic-tac-toe plays, a 3-on-2, an odd man rush, a power play goal, and Day's top shelf roofer. I'm not putting those goals on Wall. Wall's been solid enough for me so far tonight.
With some speed, finds some space. He'll shoot. That one fought off by Wall and out of play.
And looking at the numbers, Wall has had somewhat of a troubling Scholastic League season so far. He's 0-3 with a 6.3 goals against average per game and an .845 save percentage. So numbers that he would certainly like to see. He, his teammates, and the coaching staff would certainly like to see pumped up a bit. But as we just said, I've been happy with his play tonight. He's made some big saves in big moments.
13:39 left here in the third period. Will be Slovis in the offensive zone. Tough draw. Won by GBS, but it was Mikey Day who snuck in, got a shot off against the wall. Spun back now, Joe Young, far side half boards. Played off there and out of the zone. GBS just not able to get enough consistent offensive zone draw, really not telling that the only 4-shot margin. The quality of chances really favored Spartans as Dalkey here shoots that one just wide. The quality of chances have much favored the Spartans.
One of the gifts that Mikey Day possesses for the Spartans is he has such a great sense of awareness when he's on the ice. He knows where he needs to be. He knows where his teammates are. He knows where the puck is and is going to be. And that's why he gets fortunate breaks like that. Right off the face-off, he's in position right next to the net for a dangerous backhanded opportunity.
A perfect example of you create your own luck in a lot of ways, right? You work hard enough. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty. It looks like couldn't see it in the corner as we're blocked. And it's going to go against the Spartans. And the aforementioned Day looks to be the guilty party. So Mikey Day will go take a seat. I believe it's a 2-minute minor. I didn't see the signal.
Right then, we're singing his praises and he goes and gets a penalty.
2 minutes for
roughing,
the
wow.
call. It's been something untoward in the corner.
So this will give the Titans, I believe, their third power play of the game. 0 for on their first 2.
Correct, including one that was cut short from the penalty themselves. So, well, look, I mean, if they want to cut into this lead, it's got to start right here in the next 2 minutes. They got to find one, and Abramov's going to lead it for the Titans, excuse me, as he takes a big hit from Tim Burke. Slovis clears it out of there. Now Dalkey, and he'll just dump it deep and content to waste a few seconds off the clock, but Burke actually beats everybody down there. 12:18 left here in the third period. GBS with another power play opportunity. Here's McKay. Now Papalis winds up. That one wide of the far post. Here's Botvinnik. A little trouble there, but Abramov keeps it near side point. Back to the point, Abramov. Looking for an angle. Slovis does a nice job cutting it off. Now Papalis finds Botvinnik. Back to Papalis. Looking no angle there. Raymond, oh, chance backdoor McKay. I believe the stick of a Spartan threw off the timing of that play just a little bit. Now Papalis with some room. He shoots, that one blocked by Slovis in front. Good stick by Dalkey, and that one will clear the zone. Matt Dalkey, what an outstanding play. He ties up the man there. He'll waste a little extra time. He wants a short-handed goal here. Dalkey still battling side of the net. Look at the effort on the penalty kill from Matt Dalkey.
Great set of wheels on Dalkey. Unbelievable forechecker. His speed and his size and his spatial recognition make him a fit for defensemen trying to break the puck out. We've seen it all season long, and we saw it just there.
Abramov again, checked. He's taking quite a few hits here tonight. Now Eisenstark shorthanded. We'll look to waste time. Maybe he can find a scoring chance. JBS just really disjointed so far in this power play. Jack Muir will just dump it deep. He'll send Miller, Neiman, and Shabillo in. That one comes popping out into the slot, but no one home for the Titans. Here comes Eisenstark. He takes looked like an elbow to the face. No call. Could have been. Puck comes jumping out here. Here's Shabillo with some space, but he's quickly closed in by Rabkin. Again, good sticks there. Levin forces the puck out of the zone for GVN. Oh, and Levin just gets crushed by Miller. And we're going to have a penalty. Elbowing is going to be the call. And Shabillo the guilty party. So with 10:15 left, GBS comes up empty on their power play and gives one right back, and GBN can just about put a nail on a coffin with another goal here. 10:15 remaining in the third period, and there'll be a man advantage. Face-off draw to come to center ice. McKay to do the duties for the Titans. Mikey Day opposite him, fresh out of the box. Wilcox rink wide to Miller. Miller skates up the near side boards, back to Wilcox. Wilcox looking, will find Burke. Looking for a lane, can't find one, goes cross ice Miller. Now Day up top, Wilcox. Wilcox shoots! Wow, what a wrister that one, just over the crossbar. Now Burke again gets it back. Far side circle, Miller. Miller will shoot, but that'll be blocked in front by Coletta. Kept in by Wilcox. Wilcox skates, shoots! Oh, that one just trickles wide of the net. Down goes the goaltender. And Mikey Day, I believe, is going to get another penalty, and he will. No, excuse me.
He was shoved into the. It looked like he was
that's
shoved
what
into
Tim
Connor
Burke
Wall.
is imploring upon the referee.
Because Day's shaken up a little bit. I mean, he was the recipient of a cross check by the Titan defenseman in front that sent him careening into the opposing netminder. They're going to call a cross check. Day still in the box arguing for a call to be made, if not for anything more than offsetting. He was shoved pretty good into Connor Wall. He did not intentionally interfere with him at all.
Now 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 12. A lot of space on the ice again. GBS can find some of that space, close the gap. Time is starting to run out. Wilcox, aggressive play from his defensive spot. Oh, look at David Wilcox. My goodness, and he gets stripped.
Yep.
Oh, no call.
No, yes they do.
Yes, they do in the corner. Thank you. Wilcox all by himself creates that chance. I looked at the referee, the two linesmen, didn't see either hand go up. Finally, the far side referee puts his arm up, and we're going to have
4-on-3.
4-on-3 action. Can't say I see that very much of that. But we'll have 59 seconds of 4-on-3. And it's going to be Jack Muir, the guilty party for GBS.
That's going to give a team like GBN with all that speed and the great passing a huge advantage here with only 3 opposing players to stop them from getting tight in around the goal mouth belonging to Connor Wall.
Now Burke of the near side point finds Wilcox high slot. Now Burke and Wilcox. Dahlke back to Burke, over to Wilcox. Wilcox looking. GBS doing a nice job covering lanes so far. Dahlke, tough angle shot, save there. Not cleared. Burke keeps it in at the point. Now Wilcox shoots. That one blocked by Coletta. Back up top, Burke. Slides over Wilcox. Finds Dahlke. No room there. Dahlke throws it into the corner. We'll let Slavis go battle. Slavis, nice job. Cross ice Burke. Burke, he'll shoot. Oh, what a goal! Tim Burke just buries it in the top right corner to make it 5-1 GBN.
And I'm surprised the official, I mean, we'll start by saying a wonderful goal, a beautifully played shot by Burke, much where Mikey Day roofed the puck earlier. But Burke skates over to the GBS student section, takes a glove off, and hushes the crowd. And I'm surprised the official that was standing over there didn't have a few words for him. Nonetheless, that just may be the nail in the coffin for the Titans.
So David Wilcox with his second assist of the night. Charlie Slovis with his second point of the night, including the goal just a few minutes ago. So a lot of offensive action, and that will start to see this home crowd file out. Here is the Spartans lead, 5-1, 8:18 left in the third period. Still 4-on-4 action for another 50 seconds. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week. CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Solutions, the Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey. I think they're great support of the SHL and the SHL Game of the Week. Here's a shot, that one just wide by Bendewald. Ovanian throws it away there. That puck not quite leaving the zone. Bendewald skating with it, but checked off the puck by Ovanian. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Polish just misses the mark. Isn't Eisenstark back to get it? Well, a shot, almost like a first baseman stretching from the shortstop. Brennan Nine easily gloves that one. Eisenstark gets caught flat-footed. On comes Miller. He'll shoot that one wide of the near post. We're back to 5-on-5 even strength hockey here in just about a second as Jack Muir comes back onto the ice. Once again, GBN able to take advantage of the penalty that went against the Titans. Bendewald in his own end. In a dangerous game with Ibarra across the ice. And Ibarra turns it over. On comes Rabkin. Oh, Burke not able to handle it there. Joe Young, a little bit of space, but Wilcox recovers quickly. Here's a shot. Oh, out into the slot, a juicy rebound. Ibarra fouls it, and that one maybe off the side of the post there. Here's another shot. That one blocked by Rabkin. Joe Young again. He'll shoot. 9 up for the task. That one goes in. And I believe it was Gavin Miller that got it.
Some commotion out in front of Brennan Nine. Not much defensive help in front of him. Makes the initial save. The puck was still loose. It somehow trickled, I believe, underneath his pads and behind him for the tap-in. Amidst the flurry of activity in front of the Spartan net. So the Titans at the 6:22 mark will get their second goal up on the board. 5-2, now your score.
One of the assists went to Max Ibarra. Couldn't quite make out who got the second one. Either way, 5-2 now, only trailing by 3. Ibarra try to get something going. Once again, Milwaukee, a pest in the offensive zone for GBN. Abramov steered off the puck there by Roy. Wilcox spins it around, but kept in by Ibarra. Now chance out in front again. Not able to get a shot off were the Titans. On comes Milwaukee with some space. He'll circle back looking for some help. Calling for it is Roy, but he can't hold on to the puck. Squirting out towards Rubin. He can't corral it there. Here comes Abramov. Lance Medina getting some ice time for the Titans. And promptly takes a check from Roy. 5:22 left here in the third period. 5-2 Glenbrook North. Bendewald trying to keep something going. Losing his edge was Parker Davidson. Bendewald now. Keep the puck in momentarily, but Abramov has to just dump it away. Here comes Milwaukee. He'll wind up, he'll fire it deep. And GBN will elect for fresh legs on the ice. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Live from Glenview Ice Arena alongside Taylor Ramble. I'm Max Anderson. SHL Game of the Week live on YouTube Live. That puck comes trickling through the slot. Slovis will come the other way. Day has some space. He'll not able to quite get to that puck to rid the icing. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week: CCTY Bearing, Stormy's Restaurant, Financial Services Advisory Group, and Loyola Academy Hockey. They're great support of the SHL. Brings you this live broadcast from what was once tonight a raucous environment. The Spartans, over the course of about 25 minutes from the middle of the first period to the end of the second, really took this crowd out of it. Here's a shot, that one blocked in front, still loose. And no one from the Titans can put a stick on it. Slovis spins it around, tries to force it out. Kept in momentarily, forced out there. Here's Dahlke. Now Day, but Dalkey just in ahead of the play. No whistle as he lost the puck. Oh, big hit, Charlie Slovis. Just put Young into the ground. Now, a couple of Titans players starting to take some runs at guys, looking for penalties. There's the GBN bench. It's starting to get chippy. Here's Neiman, and it is a full-blown melee out on the ice. As Charlie Slovis started the madness as he absolutely wrecked a GBS defenseman.
He sure did. A great hit. Slovis then, right after the hit, Nospelius comes in for the Titans, tries to take him out, misses, hits his own man. Trash talk there, then all the way across the blue line. I believe it was Day was taken down along the far side wall with an elbow that seemed to come a little bit too high. That's what the officials called off the bat. As soon as that call was made and the play was stopped, that is when chaos ensued.
The black and white striped fellas on the ice will
Having
get together.
A nice little powwow
Sure
at the
are.
referee's circle.
And if you're on either of these teams, got a lot of hockey coming up, don't want anything silly that could necessitate any kind of suspension.
No, especially both teams getting underway with their Thanksgiving tournaments tomorrow. Suspensions or injuries here would be.
So far, I see Jack Muir.
Yep.
And Nospelius in the box for GBS. Can't quite tell who that is
For the Spartans.
And now Coach Evan Polakidis huddling his team, trying to just implore him to play smart, nothing silly here with 4 minutes to go. And Papalis doing his best lobbying job with a referee and a linesman. Can't quite make out who's in the box for GBN. Hopefully we'll get a public address announcement to fill us all in. But Taylor had GBN now a couple of times on the game of the week, but I think this is by far the best we've seen them play so far this season.
I would completely agree with that, with the exception of the opening 6 or so minutes when they were really struggling to connect passes and break the puck out of their own zone. They have figured it out, and they're operating on all cylinders right now. This is not a bad GBS team, and they've really been taking it to them. Now, credit to GBS. They have not given up. They have another one on the board. They're still coming, but the speed and depth of this GBN team is really enjoyable to watch, especially when they're clicking like they are now.
So it looks like we've got it all sorted out. So far, one penalty up on the board, and that is indeed David Muir. It's his second penalty of the evening. Waiting to see who else goes up on the board here as we get the PA announcements. Did not catch what the GBN infractions were. I did hear Nospelius.
And Muir for the Titans.
And Muir was the one that got the interference call. Didn't hear rather what the calls were against GBN, but it's going to be 5-on-4 action, as GBN will get a man advantage. Now Mikey Day will wind up. He'll shoot and into the glove of Connor Wall.
The umbrella power play that the Spartans employ in parking one man in front and a second on the side. That's exactly what Wall needs to be doing on these penalty kills. Cover the puck as quick as he can, because if the puck gets loose in that slot with the power play the Spartans run, there's somebody there to pick at the rebounds and put them home.
Here's Wilcox, his shot, knocked down in front of the net. On comes the younger Wilcox. Looking for some space, he'll drop to Day. Here's Day, he shoots that one. Just fought off enough by Wall. Now Coletta. Back over the stick of Wilcox.
Saucer pass just a little too hot to handle.
Brennan quickly out of his net. Trying to keep things going even though they're up 3 goals. I think he wants more. Then come the Titans. Here's Friedman, gives way to Abramov. Far side corner down he goes. still on top of the puck. He'll waste a little bit of time. 46 seconds to go on the GBN power play. 2:45 left in the game. Wilcox will regather. Give away to Burke. How many times have we said those names in succession? Wilcox and Burke. We're going to hear it a lot down the stretch here as well as Dalkey comes streaking into the zone, but counter wall falls on that puck. .2:31 left here in the third period. Spartans lead 5-2. They led 2-0 after the first period, 4-1 after the second. And now lead 5-2. Here's Burke. Scasia getting some power play time for the Spartans. High shot fought off well by Wall. Good wrister there from Miller. But a better save from Wall. Now Miller again gives way to Burke. Burke skates up top. Gives way to Miller. Miller shoots. That one just misses the crossbar. 5 seconds left here in the power play. Now Rabkin. Power play over onto the ice. Comes near. Now Burke shoots. That one hits Rabkin in front. Spun around now. Botvinnik gives way Miller. Oh, Miller can't find Papalis or Botvinnik. Splits them like their goalposts. Stretch past Botvinnik. Botvinnik with some space, but a good back check from Ovanian dislodges it there. Minute and a half left. Here's Bendewald at the blue line. Bendewald shoots. That one a pad save by 9 and quickly falls on the rebound.
9 would have liked to have played that. Minute and 27 seconds left. He's very aware of the timing. He would have liked to have seen that play, but he had to pounce on it as the yellow sweaters were closing in too quickly. So he opted for the face-off. The right call, the smart call, but not the call he would have wanted to make.
Minute 27 seconds left. All but academic at this point as it looks like Glenbrook North will move to 7-1 in SHL play. And surely head into the Thanksgiving tournament feeling good about themselves. Played well here tonight. Now Roy will go up to Rabkin. Rabkin will take on 3 yellow jerseys all by himself. Now Ovanian trying to get on the action. Ovanian looking for a man. He does. Oh, just misses the stick of Roy. That will go all the way down to 9. We're inside of a minute. Sure to be a great slate of SHL play as we head down the stretch here as Isenstark gets tripped. Oh, and then a Miller, and what is an ugly scene here. I believe that was Lance Medina who just took a run at Evan Isenstark. That is just flat out unacceptable.
That's just stupid, selfish hockey. There's no need for that. 47 seconds left. Gotta keep your tempers in check.
Is it possible that some disciplinary action comes out of that, Taylor?
Absolutely.
That was just dirty from behind. Went straight for the head.
Absolutely. My guess is they'll send him to the showers right now. But that will be the end of, that'll be the extent of any disciplinary action.
It started with Evan Isenstark that got tripped. Kind of almost went head first into the boards.
I would be surprised here to see, they're going to send him to the showers as I suspected. I would be very surprised though to see any sort of major penalty. Not very surprised. I would be a little bit surprised if 5 or 10 went up on that board. But they're not going to let him stay out with his teammates.
We'll wait to hear the public address verdict.
Just dumb hockey, not necessary. Especially this late in the game. Don't want anyone suspended, don't want anyone hurt. Got the Thanksgiving tournaments for both teams coming up. GBS is in Heartland Ice Arena, as I said, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Tough turnaround for them.
It certainly is, and you can't be down players from stupid plays like that.
Lance Medina gets 1 for roughing and 1 for head contact. So
So offsetting minors and then the head contact, and they're calling it a head contact minor, so I would not expect further discipline.
Fortunate for Medina there. It's just unnecessary and a dangerous play by him, but on we play. Here's David Wilcox. Under 30 seconds now, on comes Papalis. Papalis looks, he tries to skate into the slot, but a good stick there from Tim Burke. He's had a sparkling game from the blue line for the Spartans. Now Dalkey, he looks, he shoots. Save there, kept in nicely by Burke. Draws to Wilcox, 10 seconds now. Burke winds up, gives way to Dalkey. Dalkey looks at the clock, and he'll just pass around. GBN looks content just to wind down the clock. They will, and GBN will once again win this rivalry matchup. Your final score, 5-2. So Taylor, these teams came into this game, obviously always a heated rivalry. It was really the Spartans that controlled much of this game.
It certainly was. After the opening few minutes, the Spartans took over and they kept their feet on the gas pedal all the way through to the end for the victory. So it'll have to be 22 years before the Titans have any say on this rivalry in this building.
A great event that, of course, raises money for charity as well. So both these teams, no matter the tensions on the ice, come together afterwards, shake hands, say good game, and with a chance certainly this weekend, but also down the road in SHL play, the playoffs. They'll see each other again.
They'll see plenty of each other.
And they will certainly be able to decide it on the ice coming off.
Thank you everybody for coming out. Drive home safe and have one play.
So we'll take a quick timeout. We're going to try to see if we can catch head coach Evan Polakidis following this big rivalry win. But we'll take a quick timeout, catch our breath, give the guys a chance to clear the ice, and then we'll hopefully get Coach Evan Polakidis with some thoughts after a big rivalry win. We'll take a quick timeout, come back in just a few minutes. Stay with us here on the SHL Game of the Week. Joining us live now, thank you, Coach Evan Polikitis, with some thoughts after the win. Take it away, Taylor.
Taylor Ramel here, joined post-game with GBN head coach Evan Polikitis. Coach, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I thought, we were super tight early on, and, it's a tough environment to play in for sure, and the nerves are there, and, it took us a while to get going. Actually, our fourth line is what got us going tonight.
And phenomenal goaltending tonight from Brennan 9. Any thoughts on Brennan?
No, Brennan was Brennan, and thank God he was Brennan, and I'm happy for him. He's been a great player for Glenbrook North for so long, and, he really stepped up tonight, especially early. I mean, we had nothing early, that's for sure.
Any game plan from tonight, schemes, systems you're going to bring with you to the weekend, the Thanksgiving tournament here?
Well, we adjust to every team that we play, so, it's game by game. We change up as much as possible. We don't want to be predictable.
Thanks so much, Coach. Congratulations on the win. You too.
Thank you, Taylor. A couple of great thoughts. Always good to get some thoughts from the winning coach, Evan Polikitis. Does such a great job with this Glenbrook North program, and he'll lead his team into a Thanksgiving tournament that I know they have sights on winning. So I want to thank our great team here on site. Of course, our new cameraman joining us this year, Eric Peary. Thank him for his great job bringing you the visuals. Of course, our technical is Jimmy Olson, bringing you the nice graphics and keeping you up to date and all the great sound work he does. Of course, alongside Taylor Ramel, I am Max Anderson. Once again, the final, the Glenbrook North 5, Glenbrook South 2. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to join us Sunday afternoon for the championship of the aforementioned holiday tournament. Once again, the final, GBN 5, GBS 2. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you again on Sunday.